窓から覗き込んだ下界を駆け抜ける勇者よ何が好きか嫌いか互いの情入
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the one, the only Anime Degens podcast. Coming at you today with episode 117. I think I missed like 15 episodes in here, boys. I'm just kidding. Not really. But,
Don't worry. This is our first like DJ episode in like a month, ain't it, Nom?
I think so.
They're probably glad to have us back.
it makes sense that I leave and you guys like do like the okay episode and you leave the fun stuff behind. I get it, because I'm the fun.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta save it, bro. We can't be having too much fun if you're not around, because then everybody be like, Dan, who's Dan?
Well, that's fine too. I'll just ride off into the sunset.
Trying to find your extra plan already, huh?
You're trying to retire.
117 too much? Don't want to live to see 123?
I've been there since day one. This podcast was born during a very intoxicated Dan stream on Twitch.
It really was. I don't know what Dan was playing that night.
If I had to guess, it was Mario Golf, Sonic, Mario Kart.
Solid choices.
One of those. Something from Nintendo.
I don't know. We was talking shit. I was in there talking about anime shit. It's like, yo, I got an idea. You, me, and somebody else anime podcast. I was like, I could be down, I guess.
And now Tyler does 90% of the work. It's great.
I mean, somebody gotta do it, I guess.
You know what they say about leaders? They put the right people in the right position. And that's what I am, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get into some news, best way to support us, rate the podcast. I say it every time I'm here. Fucking do it. I fucking tell your friends.
Your granny.
Tell your cute ass grandma. let her know what the Degens are cooking while she's knitting. Like we might make her happy. I don't know your grandma. And if you have any interesting topics you'd like us to discuss, let us know in the Discord, linktree.com/animedegens. And you can find us, our Discord, our socials, Tyler's mom's phone number, pictures of Tyler's grandma, maybe his OnlyFans. Definitely Nom's OnlyFans is on there. I added that pretty recently.
Yeah.
I mean, Nom is like the best looking out of all of us, no matter what Dan says. So
well, my feet finder is on there, and that gets the most hits on the link. So,
I mean, half of those hits are for me. So,
the other half are for my feet. None of them are for the podcast.
I substituted Dan's feet finder to Nom's OnlyFans. I just retitled it, and then they get that surprise when they show up. So,
yeah, I paint my nails for the photos. It's pretty. Pretty.
Correct.
All right, let's get into some news. To start, we get some news coming. So we have news about the One Piece live action news on 5/31. So in literally a month at 8 p.m. Eastern.
At the Tudum, the Netflix bullshit.
I don't even. What the fuck is Tudum? It sounds like
it's the Netflix. You know how like Sony like does their own little press conference bullshit, release shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what
Netflix does?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just a Netflix event. Tudum is supposed. It's like that sound that it makes.
Yeah, Tudum.
When the end comes up, right?
Oh,
yeah, they call it Tudum or whatever.
That's pretty Tudum, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
I am hoping though we get to see like the chopper in this one though. At least like a trailer or something, like
Dude,
a trailer and a drop date.
I'm so fucking scared of what Chopper's gonna look like. Like it better be
to see it now.
It better be some Detective Pikachu looking shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or if it comes out like original Sonic, we can yell at them to fix it.
Oh, true. If Chopper has really bad teeth, I'm gonna get on my soapbox. I already did for Sonic. I'll do it again.
What kind of teeth you want him to have?
Not the one Sonic had.
You
Not
want him to
those.
have pointy teeth, shark teeth?
Like, Kurt. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. You know what? Just give him Arlong's teeth.
I'm down, bro.
God damn it, Tyler.
Um, in other news, I'm gonna steal this one because it's my baseball team. One Piece night at Fenway Park is happening tomorrow on 5/2. It's already sold out, so I was sad. I wanted to go.
Yeah, I was gonna
What?
ask if you plan on going because you get a freaking free shirt, bro.
No, you had
It's
to buy
just
special
crazy.
tickets to get the free shirt.
Oh, I didn't read that part. It just says
Yeah.
5 tickets to get a free shirt, and it's
Yeah,
got
no,
the One Piece logo and like Boston or whatever. So
yeah, it was a
pretty
sick
cool.
jersey, dude, but it is no longer available. But go Sox.
Yeah, I I definitely wanted to see if you was gonna go. I know you're a baseball fan, and I know that
No,
you're home, so
I'm not a
area.
baseball fan at all. Nom's a baseball fan. I just go to the games if they're quick.
That is literally a baseball fan.
Well, no, I like
I'm
drinking
actually
beers.
gonna watch that game on
I like
Saturday because
I like drinking the
supposedly
beers out of the giant baseball bats.
that's always fun. No, I might actually watch that because supposedly they're gonna have Monkey D. Luffy throw out the first pitch on Saturday.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, you think it's a live action actor?
I don't know.
I'm
That'd be
trying to
cool.
read a little bit more about it, but
They usually don't put a whole lot. It's probably like somebody dressed up in like a costume. You know what I mean? Like a
His arm better
blow up.
fucking stretch. He better throw that baseball like fucking Luffy threw Kizaru in the last episode.
it looks like it's mascots. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, still, that's pretty fun though. Like it's fun seeing like anime being incorporated into like sports nowadays, though. You
Dude,
know,
people can't say One Piece isn't the most like influential anime because literally fucking NBA had it,
Lakers.
baseball's got it, like everybody's got it.
Hmm.
So
baseball's got
man,
it in numerous places too. Because before it used to just be localized to like one or two teams that would get it, and I'm pretty sure this is like the second One Piece collab this season already.
Oh, for
so
baseball,
Yeah,
it's
suck
probably
it
even more
Naruto
in
fans.
Japan too. So,
Suck it Naruto fans. Oh, you know who I really hope they have there for this One Piece event? That
huh?
busty chick from that new anime who serves beer out of a backpack.
oh yeah, Ruriko.
Yeah. She better be there. I would have bought tickets if she was. Dude, the only
Yeah,
tickets I
that's
could find were like behind pillars, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
what.
Like they had tickets available like secondhand,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
were like behind. Fenway sucks for baseball. Like it's really cool because it's like so old, but half the seats you can't see half the freaking field.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've literally only been to like one like non high school baseball game, so that's how
Damn.
much of a fan I am. I'm not actually. So
I go to a lot of AAA baseball games. I don't go to the big leagues.
yeah.
Cool. Well, that's all I got for One Piece.
Alrighty. The next thing we got Link Click season 3 confirmed for 2026, and that's pretty exciting news. I just got done watching both seasons of Link Click lately, so
I'd love
I'm
to hear
excited
about
for
it in a
that.
little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I can talk about it some.
I mean,
Might as
what
well.
what link are they clicking? Are they clicking the link to Nom's OnlyFans or My Feet Finder?
You
They'll have to
know,
click and find out.
that
Oh,
that's actually like a fun thing to talk about because they actually like go into pictures, you know, like they're able to like go into pictures and time travel.
Yo,
So
okay.
yo, hold up. Don't be sending them to
so
my OnlyFans if they can go into
y'all
those pictures.
y'all in trouble now because they
Chill.
gonna jump into
Chill,
those
Tyler.
pictures,
What are you
bro.
doing?
Hey, nah, maybe they're cute. They're probably
They better
16.
be.
It's an anime Tyler's
They
watching
better
probably
be. They
16.
better not be.
I
He's
got
not
bad
saying
news for
anything.
y'all. I got bad
Fuck,
news for y'all.
Tyler.
They're 13.
No, I mean I think they're like 16 or 17 or something. I don't know. but
God damn it,
but
Tyler.
they're not girls, they're guys.
Whoa, good
And
for you,
No.
Bobby.
also they don't go into the pictures as themselves. They go into the pictures and take over the body of whoever was taking the pictures. So
Well, one of these lucky young gentlemen gets to pretend he's nom naked.
no,
You know
I'm
what?
taking the pictures.
Fuck it.
But yeah, I'm excited for that, and I think a lot of other people are too. It's actually Nam, the Link Click director and the creator of Click, both of them, like he directs and he creates, is actually the same creator as To Be Hero X, by the way. So
Okay.
and director.
don't
So
think that I would want to watch Link Click after what we just talked about, but that's cool.
Maybe he's into it. He's just lying. He's gonna go watch it right after this.
I mean, it's really good. So
In other
that's it.
news,
Yeah,
we do have Reborn as a Vending Machine Season 2
Dan's
coming in July.
Dan's favorite is the guy.
There's worse. Okay, I just
Did you see
show
the
of hands.
picture?
No, is he selling condoms again?
No. Look. He's about to get his first smooch.
Tyler, how does the vending machine have more game than you do, bro?
Zane.
You poor bastard.
Hey, we can't win them all.
I was gonna say, show of hands, when you heard the title of this anime, did you think it was gonna get a season 2? Like before watching it?
No.
No, hell
No,
no.
definitely not.
We made fun of this show for a solid 2 weeks.
It almost got on the rundown because of how much shit we was giving it. We actually did do a show on it, so
We did watch it. He started selling condoms and saving the world, and I was like, all right, I'm out. This is too much.
somebody's got to, bro.
Holy shit, you guys want to hear something crazy about vending machines? So
They're
in
talking?
Germany, no, in Germany, at the rest stop bathrooms, okay, they
Okay.
sell sex toys in vending machines.
Well, that's coming on season 2 of Vending Machine, by the way.
Jesus, Tyler.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, you're like washing your hands and you look over, you just see like a vending machine selling butt plugs. Vibrating butt plugs in a men's bathroom. And I'm like, yo, what do the fuck are the truckers in Germany getting after right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry about it. Just walk away.
it's more convenient, it's more efficient. You don't have to waste time going into a special store. You can just get it all in one place, right?
Well, you got to pay $1 to get there, though. They charge you to use the bathroom in Germany.
I mean, that's fine. Whatever.
€1. Speaking of nothing we just talked about, Volume 3 of Star Wars Visions is coming in October, or right before Halloween on Disney Plus. We got some banging studios involved. David Production, most known for jjba and Fire Force. Production IG, known for literally everything. Trigger,
Banger.
banger. Kinema Citrus, no idea what that is.
I think that's My Happy Marriage. I think maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Kamikaze Duga, no idea what that is. The fucking GOAT with Studio is dropping some Star Wars. Polygon Pictures and Project Studio Q. And we're getting a new spin-off of that. The 9th Jedi Conference for 2026 2, whatever that means. Tyler, if you want to fill this in.
Apparently there's gonna be like another spin-off, kind of like Star Wars Visions, I guess. But it's gonna be about the 9th Jedi, which is apparently like a continuation off of one of the episodes of season 1 of Star Wars Visions. I don't know if that makes any sense for y'all.
I haven't watched it in years.
Oh
So,
yeah. Apparently
I
there's
remember-
episode of season 1 that deals with the 9th Jedi or something, and they're like gonna full dive on that and make it a spin-off or something. So
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. Maybe this will get me to actually like watch the rest of the Star Wars Visions. I ain't done it yet, so just because like it's on Disney, so
Bro, there's a really cute one. It's like Wally with a droid.
I'm down, bro.
You are. I know you are.
Speaking of our last news, we got makeine, Too Many Losing Heroines. Season 2 has been announced. This was actually announced a few weeks ago, but like I said, we haven't been doing Degens in a minute. So I gotta get this out there. I gotta let people know because I didn't think this was gonna happen. This is one of my favorite shows of summer season, I think. It was the one about the chick that ate all the time. She had the calorie counter or whatever online. You remember me talking about it? It was pretty
Yeah.
cool. So
Okay.
we're
Nice.
getting to season 2. So we get to see how much she eats in season 2 now. So
Probably even more.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Well, cool. You guys ready to get into our very, very important discussion today?
Yeah, they don't
Let's
even
do it.
know what we're doing yet.
Nope.
Tell them, Dad.
That's the best part.
Oh, so this is a pretty important topic. We thought long and hard about doing this, and we definitely didn't decide to do it like 10 minutes ago. Today on the Anime Degens podcast, episode 117, the Degens are going to talk about what we've been watching lately.
The good old cop out. We love doing them.
We haven't done it in a while, dude. This is like Watch List 2025.
I think
Yeah.
I think the last time we done was the last time Dan was on the podcast, honestly.
No way.
Yeah, I think so.
No way.
Yeah.
Look, in all fairness though, all of us have had things going on. We've all been pretty busy. We all haven't really had time to kind of give you guys that show. We've been working on a couple things though in the background. So you guys are gonna get some really good fun episodes soon. But
Tyler has, yeah.
Have we?
I told Tyler to get some things cooking, and he's been in the kitchen. I've
yeah,
been gone. I think this is the first week I've been at my house for an entire week in like 2.5 months. 3 months? 3 months. So
Okay.
sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna bullshit about our watch lists, what we've watched recently, what we've watched that's new, what we've watched that's old, and Tyler's list is too long, so he didn't even write it down.
Yeah,
Yep.
I gotta pick and choose. I'm going with the flow today, and I'm only gonna talk about whatever I feel like when I get to it. So
he's only gonna talk about the 27 shows he's watching for spring 2025.
yes,
How do
kind
you
of.
guys
But
how
I'm
do you guys
not.
want to do this? How do you guys want to do this? Should we start with the oldies, the newies, the Tyler's list of 17 shows that he's gonna drop? Half of them.
I don't know. However you want to do it. Let's go with something old. Yeah.
All right.
One that we've talked about numerous times too.
Oh,
Gotta start off
okay.
with classic.
We're gonna start with a classic, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I've recently rewatched a couple shows, and the
Yes.
first one is near and dear to mine and Om's heart.
Wait. Audience, now's your chance. Please guess what show he just rewatched in German or Germany, wherever the hell he was at. So
It was in Belgium, very close.
do 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 do.
You're wrong. It's not Initial D. It's MF Ghost.
Damn. I know they got that right. I just know they got it right.
Dude,
They
they would
knew.
have. I said me and Nom, they're thinking Initial D or Gurren Lagann.
I mean,
Which
y'all
are
talked
gonna
about
be rewatched
MF Ghost just as much, to be fair.
It's because it was coming out last season, and it was
Yeah.
literally gas.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago?
I think 2 seasons now.
2 seasons ago? Yeah.
It was 2 Cairo, wasn't it?
No.
No.
12 episodes.
Well,
If you like cars, you like racing, and you like inappropriately dressed Japanese women, check it out.
I've literally thought about just watching it. Like I know I said this so many times. I've literally thought about just skipping to MF Ghost and watching it because like it reminds me of like Fast and Furious type shit, with
No.
the cars
No,
and the
not at all.
girls and
MF
Tokyo
Ghost
Drift
is
type
not-
shit, you know what I mean?
No, that's Initial D, dude. MF
But
Ghost.
Nom and Dan, they keep
Favorite.
on telling me I cannot skip and I have to go and watch Initial D first, and so that's just killing me.
It shouldn't. You should really enjoy it. You will really enjoy it.
Yeah, but it's a lot, you know, to get to the Tokyo Drift, the cute girls in the cars.
Cute girl, dude. Watch the OVA between seasons 2 and 3. You're gonna see a naked chick in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
interesting.
I'm pretty sure they animate tits because it was straight to DVD.
Okay, yeah.
And then the other show I've been rewatching, it was pretty intense. I don't know why I decided to rewatch this, but I just rewatched Yu-Gi-Oh pretty recently, and let me tell you, the power of friendship is fucking powerful, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think that the power of friendship is strong, you need to see the heart of the cards. Holy shit! If you need to draw what you need, the heart of the cards has you on. You're good. You're good. You got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten Yugi out several times. He's just like, I really need this last piece of the Exodia, and
Exodia?
it just
No,
comes out.
it's impossible.
I guarantee Dan's been watching South Park too.
No. But for everyone listening, my grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, but it does have the unstoppable Exodia.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, no, I watched that shit all the way through. Little heartbreaking at the end, you know. Spoiler alert, but it came out in like 2003, so I'm gonna ruin it. It was really sad when Yugi defeats the Pharaoh and loses his best friend. That shit.
What?
That's just tough.
I had no idea how that show ended. I can't believe you ruined that for me.
I can ruin a lot of shows for Tyler. Hey, Tyler, guess what? Goku dies like 6 times.
He's not lying. He's really not.
That reminds me of Supernatural.
Shut up.
God damn it, Tyler.
Sam and Dean die a bunch too. And
All
they're
right,
so
well,
powerful.
while we're on the
rewatch
subject,
anything, are you?
was on the subject of people dying a lot. So this is a rewatch for you two, but this is a first time watch for me. And we're gonna be talking about Attack on Titan.
Okay.
That one?
I like that. Can you do that
Sure,
again?
yeah, I think.
I think you can just clip it and replay it.
Yeah.
You can make that your ringtone, Tyler.
Okay.
You're gonna be at work and
Okay.
you're just gonna hear me screaming in your fucking pocket.
Shinzo Yagio, however it goes.
Say Sagayo, bro.
Oh, Sasagio. Shinzo Sasagio.
Tyler's soldiers do not rage.
Yeah, unfortunately. That freaking reminds me of that video that Nam is gonna have to see after he gets done watching it, of the the girl on the rocking horse, the baby or whatever.
Oh my god, dude. Yes. Speaking of memes, Attack on Titan has been blowing up my Instagram reels because everybody is taking Erwin's speeches and making it about 100 men fighting one gorilla.
Oh my, I can't imagine.
Which is even funnier. It's because they were going to fight the Beast Titan,
Okay.
who's just a giant gorilla. Let's
Nam
be
has
real.
no idea what we're talking about, but once he hits, this part, he's gonna understand what we're talking about. I think it's one of the better speeches in anime, honestly. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's like number 2 just to Simone from Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, it's really good. Can't wait for you to get to that, Nam. You'll
can't
know
wait.
when you hit it though.
And Tyler, I can't wait till you get to Simone's speech in Gurren Lagann.
I probably already have.
No. This is like the last episode.
Oh, Simone's not the dude that's
It's coming up.
disappeared.
No.
Taking a dirt nap.
Yeah. who I said I really hope that he's not dead, and Dan just laughed at me and just gave it away.
Later, buddy.
I was like, that's I really like this character. I hope he's not dead actually. And then just maniacally laughs. I'm like, oh, great. My favorite character is God.
Yeah, so that's another thing that I've also noticed though with Attack on Titan. I'm only like 10 episodes in on that one though currently, but I really needed a distraction. I put it on and I kind of actually focused on it a little bit. So it was pretty interesting finally being able to get past that second episode. So
Yeah, the dubbed is actually pretty good too. That's I watched it it's like one of the first beginner few animes I watched actually when I came back to watching anime, so it was
Holy.
dubbed. So
Sorry, I got interested in seeing if I could find the Gurren Lagann movies to watch. The 4K remasters are very expensive on Crunchyroll.
oh the
yeah,
DVDs, whatever.
Guess how much 2 movies cost, Tyler?
Probably
70 bucks.
80 bucks. 80, 100 bucks.
135.98.
Okay. Okay.
The fuck?
Gurren Lagann, baby. The good news about you though, Nam, watching this now, you don't have to wait. I don't know how long we had to wait. It was like 2 or 3 years to get 2 movies or 3 movies, right?
Dude, the last season of Attack on Titan took half my life.
Yeah, it was so
I'm
bad. It was like
31.
they literally said, "Yo, this we're Attack on Titan, the final part 1," and then it was like, okay, so it's gonna be 2 parts, right? Attack on Titan, final part 2. Okay, there's gonna be one more part. No, Attack on Titan, final part 3, part 1. It was so bad, Knob.
Dude, we made so many jokes every time we talked about it. There's more Attack on Titan the final parts than there are Star Wars movies.
I seen they got the last attack on Crunchyroll now too. What the hell even is that? Like a combined?
It's a compilation movie.
Okay, yeah. I figured it
Uh,
was like combined or whatever. So
well, nah, before me and Tyler accidentally spoil the ending for you, how far are you and how you liking it?
yeah, tell us.
Well, like I said, I was only about 10 episodes in.
Okay.
Um, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it so far. Um, it's it's interesting how things have developed,
What is happening right
and
now?
Something with a
um,
sexy, strong female Titan.
I don't remember strong female Titan.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
What's his name? Levi, Levy,
Oh, yeah, Levi.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Levi. He's a Titan,
What?
I think. Or no, not Levi is
Oh.
Titan. Who's
Aaron.
the Aaron's a
Yeah,
Titan.
yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah.
under
That's
Levi's
what I was like,
supervision.
holy shit, what fucking bootleg Attack on Titan are you watching?
It's on High Dive. I don't know.
The Titans are just plowing in the streets.
But no, yeah, he Levi beat the shit out of him and was basically like, "Yeah, I can kill you whenever." And they're like, "All right, you can be underneath his control."
There you
Nice.
go. Okay. Yeah. You like Captain Levi? Short King himself?
He's he's an interesting character.
Okay. He's pretty badass. I like him.
I don't dislike him.
Okay. Yeah,
He's a
you're kind of early into the Attack on Titan thing. So I think you'll enjoy it though. If you're liking it so far, it only gets like better, I guess you could say. So
definitely. All right, Tyler, you watch anything old outside of your 14,000 current anime that's
I
airing?
have actually, yeah. Well,
Wow. Yu Hakusho?
no,
Rachel D?
no, not that one
Dragon?
either.
Did
Actually,
you finish Dragon Ball finally? After 3 years?
uh, what is that? Dad's Dad's chugging his beer now, y'all. I'm sorry.
Tyler, like, Tyler drives me to drink. That's what it is. I only drink when I look at Tyler's face.
He had to take a picture of me that way he could put up. You know, every time he feels like
He's
drinking, he's just
my
like, "Get it
wallpaper.
out."
He's
Oh
my
yeah, it's
wallpaper.
time, baby.
Tyler's my wallpaper, so it's always
Every time he's home. But yeah,
His lock screen is set to Tyler. He checks his phone at work.
he's
Oh,
like, "That
fuck.
son of a bitch. He ain't finished Dragon Ball yet. I bet. Let me go. Let me open him one."
I'm just depressed because Tyler won't watch anything not animated in 2025.
That is not true. I'm literally
Bull.
watching Nana right now, which is
Released in 2024.
2006.
Nana.
Got that. All right. That's old enough for me.
Nana was released in 2006. You know, and one of my favorite shows, one of my top 10 shows of all time was released back when One Piece was coming out, bro.
Dragon Ball
Hanayori
Z.
Dango.
Okay. You didn't just recently watch that, so
No, that's been a while.
yeah.
That was actually, it was made by a studio. It was made by Toei back in 1996, bro. And I want, like, if y'all look this up, you can tell this shit's old, and I love it. So, but anyways, other than Nana, you know, I don't really want to talk about Nana right now because I'm only halfway through it. Um, but I've been watching. I finished Steins Gate recently. It was really good, honestly. You know, if y'all don't know, like, it's one of like the top anime on Mal or whatever. It's rated very highly on Mal. And I'm pretty sure neither one of y'all have watched it, right?
Wrong.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I
Forever
like that.
ago.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it came out in 2010?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I
That
I just never heard you talk about it, so I figured nobody watched it. So,
just didn't seem up your alley.
yeah. Well, it actually usually it ain't like usually I don't really care for science fiction type shit. You know what I mean? And this was actually really good. Like Mamoru Miyano, like as what's his name? I forget his damn name. The mad scientist. Shit. Do you remember
Uh
his name?
uh
Okabe. Okabe. Rentaro.
yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. He does such a good job. Like that's like one of like the best voice acting performances I've seen, honestly. And Mayuri, of course, you know, I'm gonna love her. She's really cool. But I didn't expect the time travel aspect to be so good. Like the time travel anime I've watched, like it's not good. You know, it's like shitty. It's like doesn't make sense. This actually makes sense. You know, even when you watch like Steins Gate Zero or whatever. The only thing I wish I would have done is I didn't understand it when I first started watching it, but apparently you can watch like up to like the last 3 episodes of season one and then watch season two and then go back and watch like the last couple episodes of season one, and it's like it's a continuation. Um,
Oh.
Whereas if you watch season one all together, like you get the ending of Steins Gate, but season two is like you know the middle, like what happened before they got to the end. But you're going back in time to see, like you're going back and seeing it. You know what I mean?
Guess
Type
that
shit.
does make sense, yeah.
But I wish I would have done that. But it like I looked up how to watch it and like I was kind of confused, so I just watched it like normal, you know. But looking back, I definitely wish I would have watched like in that order because then I could have watched like the journey to get to that point of him, you know, coming back and doing what he did at the end of season one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it was really good. I give it a 10. The first season, the second season, like all together, it's definitely a 10 for me. Um, I think it's probably the best time travel anime I've watched. Honestly, it was just really good. A lot of fun characters. Um, some of the action in it was like really unbelievable, but it's fine. You know, the rest of it made up for it. So
Hell yeah.
I think Dom would enjoy this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I would enjoy this.
Probably.
I think Nam would enjoy the show that since we're talking sci-fi and older shows, I also recently just watched Psycho Pass, the first season.
Yeah.
And that shit was gas. That was really good.
I mean, I remember you talking about it, talking about the plot, and I was like, damn, that's really
Pretty fucked up
interesting.
premise, yeah.
So
It's like essentially for you, right? Like there's this supposedly AI system that can decide if you have the potential to be a criminal or not. And if you
Okay.
have the potential to be a criminal, you're marked a latent criminal and you're basically sent to like rehabilitation camp for therapy. But if you're too far gone, you go to jail. Like you don't even have to do anything.
Oh, that's cool.
guilty before even doing the crime, bro.
Yep. But I'm not to spoil anything. It was really good. I haven't watched the other 2 seasons yet. Somebody in the Discord, I can't remember who said don't watch them. They're not good, but I'll probably end up watching them.
I think it was Pete, wasn't
It
it?
was Pete. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Pete. And then the dub is really good too.
Okay. That's always reassuring to hear the dub's good. Because usually these older shows like that, you know, especially their longer seasons or whatever, I tend to go for the dubbed most of the time over the subbed, just so I can watch them. You know.
Yeah. I still like dubbed anime a lot. Like I'll
Yeah.
usually watch like when I go to rewatch a show, I watch it dubbed.
Yeah, I usually look at like the voice actors and see if it's got any like my favorite voice actors for subbed. If it does, like I can't skip out. You know what I mean? Like I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's got
If they got like
Abbott.
a stacked banger cast, so.
If it's just anything from Funimation, yeah.
Well, I'm talking about subbed, yeah, but
Oh, fair.
dubbed is that way too. You know, like it's got Sabat in it or like all any of these like newer good ones in it. Like it's really fun. So
Hell yeah. And then the other old show, I guess it's old, that I watched recently was I had watched half of this before and I thought I had finished it, but I guess I didn't. So I just watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Golden Wind, because I was going to Italy. And I was like, oh, I should rewatch this because I'm going to Italy and it takes place in Italy. And then I got like 14 episodes in and I was like, wait, I never finished this. Shit.
ain't Italy ain't like C'est La Vie from Italy? Or is that
Probably.
France?
I think that's French.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't that close.
I mean,
Uh,
they're probably based in the same conjugation system. Yeah, I don't know.
By the way,
Yeah,
did you get
use
some good
the drink
chocolate
more.
down there, bro?
Dude, I was just at a chocolate factory today, and let me tell you, I literally smelled like chocolate all day. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I
I bet,
visited
bro.
2 chocolate factories in Europe, delicious smelling. 3 breweries, also delicious smelling. Cereal factory, and a
But cereal
dairy.
factories are okay though too. Like
Yeah,
smell
not
wise.
as good as a chocolate factory, bro.
No. Yeah,
Like,
no.
Special K ain't smelling like a fucking Kinder egg, dude.
Well, to be fair, like I feel like the Special K factories, they probably like bake, other things in there too. You know what I mean? Kind of like
It's
what we do. So
just cereal.
okay,
There's like 7 production lines for cereal.
okay. Maybe I'm just blessed, bro, because I get to smell like cakes and cookies and shit all day. So
Do you get tired of that?
I mean, when I'm having to like do a lot of work, I
No,
guess.
I meant the smell, not your job. We're all tired of our jobs.
No,
Except
I
not me.
mean I get tired of certain ones. Like there's like the like pumpkin shit and like you know I don't know. There's like certain ones that like is not really good. You know what I mean? But
That's fair.
like for the most part, like some of them's like really good smelling, and you're just like, man, you walk up to the factory door, and you're just like, man, it smells good today. You know what I mean? Like I would have to stop myself from eating this shit, bro.
Dude, so my call ended at like 2:30, and then I met my friend and we went golfing today. and like I dabbed him up. Like I haven't seen him in a while. He's like, dude, you literally smell like chocolate. I was like, hell yeah, I do.
I ain't even buy this shit, bro. This is free 99.
Dude, they gave me this big ass bag of like old chocolates. So I was at the Lint factory. So I got a bunch of like the Lint truffles, the little balls,
Okay.
and they got fucking ghosts on them. They're from
Oh.
Halloween.
Oh. That makes sense.
Hell yeah. But that's all I got for old stuff.
Okay.
I gotcha.
We go to
Yeah, I
a
haven't really been watching too many oldies myself. Just doing my yearly rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
love that.
It
Peak.
timeless show. Literally, even today, the lessons still hold. Animation still phenomenal and everything. Uh, I'm sure you could find like a Japanese dub of it if you looked hard enough.
I don't. I
No,
mean, I'm sure people out there watch it like that, but like it's not the same unless it's dubbed. So,
Well, no, it's not dubbed. It's just the right
well, yeah,
language.
well,
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
original.
localized.
So,
But
yeah.
this brings up one of my favorite arguments you hear Japanese and American people having is King of the Hill better subbed or dubbed.
I don't know. I think as a original watcher, I think I would enjoy King of the Hill a lot more subbed. I think it would be so much
Do you
funnier.
think it'd be funnier in Japanese?
I really do, man. I
Nah,
really do.
nah, I don't think so.
Didn't you send me a freaking video, Dan, of King of the Hill like subbed and like some
No,
kind of
no.
plot bullshit?
Oh, dude, it was the Evangelion opening
Oh yeah,
with
and
King
it
of the
had
Hill.
it had King of the Hill though. That was good though.
I
So
mean, the song is a banger. It's one of the greatest anime openings of all time.
I wish I knew the Japanese word for propane right now.
It's like propane you or something, dude.
Yaba, Bobby. I
Literally
don't know. I don't
propane.
know. Yeah, yaba means something like that, but I don't think it means damn it. So, but it means close to it. So,
Gotcha. Well, yeah, no, so that's it as far as like oldies that I'm watching myself, but I think at this time we're ready to talk about maybe shows from the last season, right?
well, ain't don't Avatar isn't Avatar don't it have something coming out in the next like few years or something like another spin-off or some shit?
Yeah, they're doing the
Yes,
Legend of So and So.
it's Avatar Seven Havens
Okay.
is what they're
Yeah.
calling it.
I remember them saying something about a new sequel or whatever was coming out. So
I
Yeah,
know
they're
there's
gunning
2 names.
for
One's the Avatar, one's normal.
yeah, it's
Oh,
set for
yeah.
interesting.
2027. The Avatar is now being hunted down by the people due to an issue
Oh,
with the previous Avatar. It is continuing the cycle, which means after Aang, it would have went to Korra, who's Waterbender. After Korra, it then goes to an Earthbender,
so
who
an
is going to be the next.
earthbender like done bad things.
Nope, Korra did something bad, and now
Oh,
people hate
I
the
haven't
Avatar.
I haven't watched
Oh, yeah.
Korra, so
It doesn't
okay.
happen in Korra.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, it's one of those things where it's like in between the generations, something happened,
They said Korra
which then
didn't do
caused
as
people.
good as Avatar: The Last Airbender, so we gotta find some way to make her bad.
No one's ever going to be as good as Aang.
Yeah,
Aang's
no
peak.
one.
But no, as far as shows from last season, I'm actually I watched Zenshu. It was one of the shows that I actually picked. I believe it was my underdog pick when we were talking about the look ahead,
That makes sense. Yeah.
and it it was really impressive. I mean, as far as like the overall story, um, I think they did a really good job and they delivered on that one. The animation was a real highlight, especially when she had to draw. while she was in
Yeah.
the story. Like that part was really cool, and then just a really satisfying ending too. Um, I mean, I don't see there really being a second season to it, but it's okay with how it ended and the resolution that we got out of it. You know, I'm perfectly fine with where it ended. It was a well done show. Pretty sure it was anime original as well.
Yeah, it was.
So great job to map on that one. They really killed it.
Yeah. I actually think that they left enough out there for there to be another season. Because if you remember, like you
Oh, you see
see
the cast members in the real world,
yeah,
yeah, at the end.
you see the people, that I think that's enough to
It's
uh
definitely enough
have
to.
there. But will we get it? I just don't know. But I'm hoping for it. I'd love to see like how they got there and like how they do in her world. You know what I mean? It would be
Well,
interesting
see,
to see. So for
now
me as a Slice of Life fan, so
now here would be a problem with that though. How would the story continue? Just them integrating and then
like I said,
happily ever after?
Slice of Life. So
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
turn it into a romance, Nam. We had the journey to find her squee, and now we got the journey after where she actually gets her squee. You know what I mean?
Or or you close it out and you end it on a high note. Don't tarnish
Everybody
it.
that knows me knows that I don't like open-ended endings. Look at Buddy Daddies. I still think we should have another season of that. So
It's over. It was great. Let it
yeah,
ride.
but I want more Slice of Life season of that. You know,
Tyler
I,
just
you
doesn't understand.
you can't make me happy
He wants
unless you
more.
give me everything I want.
He
You're
says
not.
more.
A life isn't fair, my
More.
friend.
But yeah, that's all I've been really watching from last season. You could also say that I watched all the rundown shows, so if you wanted to know about any of those, you could check out all of last season's rundown episodes
I don't even know what we
featuring
watched.
Dan, Tyler, and myself.
I was just saying, like, what the fuck did we even watch last season?
No, you got a good memory. What the hell
I
did
can,
we
I
watch?
can tell you one show we didn't watch and we complained about it the entire time, and that was fucking One Piece.
Okay, hang on.
Oh
It was
yeah,
Shangri-La Frontier, Solo
Shangri-La.
Leveling, and Sakamoto Days.
Damn, we already forgot about two peak shows.
We didn't forget
I,
about
I,
them. We
dude,
just didn't remember about them right now.
I had to black them all out because of Sakamoto Days.
I know you're about to watch season Cower 2 in July, Dan.
I'm
Don't
so
don't even
ready.
play.
I'm so ready to fire whoever ruined that great manga.
But yeah, so that's all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Last season, I watched some bangers. Did you not watch Doctor Stone season 4 now?
I did.
Oh,
Well,
there you
okay,
go.
so yeah, I guess I could have mentioned that one as
Another
well.
one.
Yeah.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
I'll add on to yours just because that way we can both talk about it.
I liked it. I liked it. Doctor Stone season 4 is pretty good. We got some fucking dog fights.
In
Um,
airplanes? In season 4
fuck
already?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We got machine guns and airplanes.
Okay.
And the best part, we got fucking Navy grade battleships that planes could land on.
Yep.
And now we're
All
going
of
to the
this while mobile. They did
and
all
now
of this while mobile on the sea.
in fucking America, dude. We come to America and they got bigger blickies and airplanes.
Fuck yeah, let's go, Merca.
It's like, what the fuck? Weren't they fucking clanking rocks together 2 seasons ago?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
The season has definitely progressed really fast, but I mean, you if you also leave out the fact that there was also the mentor slash rival
Super Junior.
scientist who ended up working at NASA. He woke the same time as oh
Thank
god,
you.
what's his name?
Thank
Seku.
you.
Senku. And then he basically was able to harness everything a lot faster and a lot quicker because one, he grew up in the area where the corn was, and two, dude's manipulative as fuck.
Corn is king, baby.
Make me some whiskey.
Well,
Dude,
he
he'll
is making
he'll make
ethanol.
he'll make you whiskey, gas, fucking gunpowder. He'll make you everything. He'll build you a gun so that way you can start shooting down the whiskey glasses after you're done drinking them.
It's crazy how it goes from 0 to airplanes so fast. I didn't expect that. So
What really shocked me was also just like that sudden end, and I completely forgot that it was going to be a 2 cower. So as they were riding off, I was just like, wait, that's fucking it? You're supposed to go to the moon. What the fuck is this shit?
We're going
we're
to the
gonna go
fucking
to the moon
dude.
with airplanes.
We're gonna build
Yes,
rocket
Tyler, we're
ships,
going
bro.
to the moon in the fucking. My God.
I bet
Um,
I make nom drink too, by the way, y'all.
I'm about to start, and you're not the only reason why.
Just a
So
supporting factor.
there is a something else that was interesting too that they mentioned actually near the end of this part, and I believe it was going to Africa or South
Okay.
America to investigate the origin of the source.
Hell yeah.
So it might be a really, really hectic second cower.
Love it.
Alrighty.
It was fun. It's just getting off the rails, which I like. It's fun. Also, I think this is a show that Tyler also watched. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time.
This is not
It
an isekai, by the way.
it is
This is
not
not.
Isekai, it's a fantasy.
Yeah.
It's mid as fuck, but
It is.
I couldn't not watch it after watching like 6 or 7 episodes. So, like zero character development. Really, the story was so obvious that like you're sitting there like, okay, this guy's gonna be the bad guy. Sure enough, he's the bad guy. A little bit of a tragic backstory in there, which kind of kept me in a little bit. But yeah, homegirl
Look,
got nowhere. She's still working overtime. She's still slaying monsters.
I love that too. Like she works so hard to like she's kind of counterproductive. She works so hard outside of her job working overtime
So
in
she doesn't
order
have
to
to work
avoid
overtime.
working overtime, which she does anyways. So she works double the overtime to avoid working overtime, which is insane.
But
Uh
me and homegirl got a lot in common.
yeah.
I
I
just want to
really
like
liked
this too.
Alina. Alina was fun. I didn't even finish. I didn't finish the anime though, Dan.
I'm just more of a grinder than you are. I get it.
Did Alina and old boy end up together or no?
They went on a date.
Yeah, well, I think I watched that or something.
Yeah, that's about it.
They did like kiss or hold hands or any
Nope.
like payout.
Nope. Not
Okay.
no
Yeah,
payout
I
for you.
stopped watching. That's literally the only thing I was watching it for. So
It just kept showing up on Crunchyroll. Like, watch the next episode. I was like, fuck it.
yeah, like literally, like I wasn't interested in her swinging her hammer around and one-shotting bosses. Like I didn't
No,
care.
no, not at
So
all. It was so fucking mid, dude. And the other anime I watched last season, that was also mid, but a better mid, was the Red Ranger Isekai.
Sentai.
Sentai Isekai Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, whatever the fuck it was. Great jiggle physics. Huge fan. Um, it
This
was
is
so
guy, bro. Of course
it
it
was
is.
so bad it was good. Like if you grew up watching Power Rangers, you got to check this one out. It's just a spoof of Power Rangers, the huge tits.
Okay. I
Fuck
like that.
yeah. Like how can you not enjoy that?
I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like a lot of people did watch that though,
And I
just
will
because of
say
the Power Rangers. You know what I mean?
it's not the power of friendship, it's the power of bonds.
and jiggle physics. Got it.
Homie has band-aids for weapons because there's glue on them, which is a type of bond. His gun
Okay.
shoots a marriage beam because that's a type of bond.
You said a marriage beam,
Marriage. Yep.
like rings.
Like married. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Okay.
strongest bond possible, dude.
Yeah. I mean, true. I guess. Yeah.
But
Uh.
it was so stupid. It was great.
Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna check this out. I'll leave Nom to it. I know he's a big fan of those Ranger stuff. So.
If you want to watch a better Power Rangers movie or anime,
I'm just gonna
Gridman.
go back and watch the live actions with like the Pink Ranger in it, bro.
Oh, fuck! Don't get me started. Huge crush on her when I was a kid. But they
Kimberly,
have,
right?
yeah, me and her have the same birthday. What's up?
You're so
Uh,
stupid.
stuff. But yeah, it was just so stupid. It was funny. Like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about it. Oh, they had the really funny like Japanese like voiceover for like random attacks, and that is what I live for.
Okay.
Like they have that in the Japanese version of Power Rangers, but not the American one.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely not checking it out. Still, you didn't convince me. So.
I don't want to. If you're looking for if you're looking for trash, any of the last two shows I just talked about will fill your needs.
Yeah. I mean,
If you
definitely.
want Power Rangers trash or will they won't they trash?
I don't even know if it's will they, won't they for guild reception. It's just like, you know, swinging a big hammer around and against all the baddies. Like she's like Jin Woo of trash
Yeah.
anime. So overtime of what overtime.
Oh yeah.
So um
I know you watched like 47 shows last season. Top three. What do you got?
top 3 for last
Oh,
season.
top one, top two, whatever you need. Whatever
I
you can
don't
give
have.
us. Whatever you can give the people.
So did you end up watching Orb?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
It's on
Um
Netflix, dude. I don't fuck with Netflix.
Yeah, that's tragic too. Especially since like they ain't even dubbing it yet. I think Orb was up there for me. It was really good show. Um, which it wasn't like last season exclusive. It was 2 hours, but it was like a really good show. I didn't think I'd like it honestly because it's got like the space. It was about space and history and stuff like that, but it actually done a really good job of telling the story. And like I think it's like loosely based on real events too, so which makes it really much more interesting that they can actually like uh make it so fun. You know what I mean? Uh, had a really menacing, crazy villain antagonist in there too with no walk. Torture people and everything, bro. Like I'm talking like tearing fingernails off and shit like that, bro. It's insane. Um, I think my second show, one of my top 3 is obviously Medalist. I didn't stop yapping about it. I just talked so much about it. The ice skating, the figure skating one or whatever. It was really good. A lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought that since the studio got it, the Studio Ingi, I think it was. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, like animated, and they actually killed it with the CGI. Like it wasn't like top tier, but it was like really good. I think my third one probably has to be um maybe I have a crush at work. Probably it's like the other new one, and it's like an office rom com. Uh, office, yeah, I'd say it's a rom com. I think I don't know if Dan would like it, but like it's definitely adults, and it's definitely one of the more realistic adults doing adult things. Um, romance anime, like they literally uh get together and have sex on like the first episode. So like it's like they're doing adult things. They're having adult conversations. They're working through adult problems. They start living together. All this other stuff. It's it's really cool. I wish we get more of those types of anime out there. It's so similar to one of my favorite manga, which is Sweat and Soap. I've talked about it before. It's so similar to that, except it's got different plots or whatever. But it's very similar adult romances. So, but yeah, I think other than that, like I watched a bunch more, but like most of them, some of them was sequels, yeah, Solo Leveling and stuff. But Link Click, I actually recently watched Link Click too. And this will be a good segue into Nom's next thing because Link Click, the creator, this is a what is that, manhwa, I guess you can say. It's Chinese made. Is that correct?
Korean.
Korean.
Yeah, Korean. I know, no, it's Chinese. So what's Chinese? Is that Donghua? I'm not sure, but it's Chinese, and so is what Nom's going to talk about.
Can
I'm
you
pretty sure.
can you say that one more time?
Donghua.
Dong does what?
But anyways, Link Click, the creator and director of Link Click, is also the creator and director of what Nom's going to talk about here in a minute. And honestly, like if I hadn't watched Steins Gate, I would have thought Link Click would. Link Click's one of the better time traveling anime I've seen too. Steins Gate's got to beat though. What we was talking about in the preview, like the news section, is there's these two so there's this group of people. There's this girl and two boys. They're like I think they're like older teenagers and they might be young adults. I don't know which. They could be either one. It's anime. They act like young adults though. They really do. But so if they can get pictures, they run like a little business, I guess you can say, and people hire them to go back and go like enter go into these pictures and figure out what they want to know. Like they're not supposed to change time, they're not supposed to change the past, but they get information about whatever situation they're trying to get information out of, murders, like all different kinds of things. And it's really interesting because like they go back and they enter these pictures. They can enter any picture, but they enter as whoever took the picture. And if nobody took the picture, then they can enter as themselves. So it's pretty cool. It's really thought out, and it's really complicated, and it makes sense. And I highly recommend for people to check it out. I watched the dub myself because I can't hardly do Chinese dubs. Like I don't know, there's something about it. So, but I definitely recommend people checking it out if they enjoy the time travel type stuff, the sci-fi stuff. This is really cool. This is a really fun anime that's coming out now. So I think the second season or whatever, or like OVA or some shit, just came out last season. Is why I'm talking about it now. So still haven't watched that yet, but that's all I got for Link Click. I'll let Nam segue into the creator slash director's other show.
Segues are supposed to be a lot more smooth and natural than that, Tyler. You just
You had to-
rambled on.
You had to explain a lot about it to make the segue work.
Yeah,
You can
well-
just be like, yeah, by the way, this guy created another show. You want to talk about it, Nam? Yeah,
Yeah,
that
well-
show would be To Be Hero X.
On a scale of 1 to 10, as we'd like to rate things on the Degens podcast, I'm giving your segue a mid.
Just not even on the scale.
Not, it's a 5. I've heard worse.
It's okay. I got what I said what I needed to say. People need to watch Link Click, people need to watch Steins Gate, and people need to watch To Be Hero X. So that's all I know to say.
So To Be Hero X though, and I know Tyler's also watching it, so he'll have his own things to say. I watched the trailer before it came out, it looked really interesting with the whole CGI art, and then there was also kind of like the comic book style art as well that it
Mm-hmm.
transitions into. And for the story to go at the pace that it has and to cover the things that it already has. So there's only about 4 episodes out as of recording. And being that we're both caught up, I don't know about you, but I definitely did not anticipate this going anywhere near the way that it had.
No, I definitely I definitely didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I thought it was gonna be like a just another superhero anime, you know, kind of like My Hero or some shit. But it's not even close, is it? Nam? Like it's so much more into it than just a superhero anime. So
Yeah, they've taken a really unique approach, and it's honestly pretty enjoyable so far. Like I said, it could have been something where like superheroes are treasured and everyone loves them type thing, but we're seeing more of like okay, there's a competition, right? To be hero number 1 per se. And so there's also like agencies that kind of, manage your PR and stuff like that and your public image, and then to integrate that within everything else too. You even got like live streams and stuff like that going of all their heroic acts and stuff and all other sorts of stuff. But yeah, no, the art style really shines too with just how smooth and how crisp it is. And then to transfer into that comic book look when all the action is happening, so you really get a lot more of like a style and effect. And then they can also do more of those flashy moves, right? Like
hmm
thinking about how One Piece fights are nowadays with all like the colors and like the fun effects and stuff like that.
The
They're
kaleidoscopes.
able to exactly they're able to bring that um into the show though, and it feels really good.
yeah,
um
honestly, I think that Hero X is probably like the best animated show this season. I would say. I
False.
think it would be really close. It would be very a close argument between Dad and maybe one other or something like that. You know, so one or two others. So
Yeah. Other than that, another show that I've been watching recently, you guys have probably heard of it a few times. We've
Initial D.
mentioned it here a couple times as well.
Initial D.
Uh Not Initial D. No, I'm gonna be talking about Windbreaker.
Ah.
If you wanna know more about that, you guys can actually check out the rundown, which drops normally on Tuesdays. I think
Who
this week it
knows
was
when our
Wednesday.
fucking episodes drop this point, dude?
it
But
drops
um
whenever
sometime.
we drop them.
Another show though that I've also been watching this season is Lazarus, which you can also learn more about on the rundown.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, don't forget too the last show, which is the most important one out of them all. It's always going to be this season, right? There's always going to be a current season for it. It's even in between seasons. That's how seasonal it is. We're talking about One Piece, and
One Peak.
obviously that show is just came out swinging this season.
Yes.
My God, I can't believe what they've been able to do so far.
You know what I did today because it was really nice?
Watch One Piece.
I opened my windows in my truck and I played a song from One Piece that makes me feel good in the nice weather.
We are.
No, no, it's like that. What the fuck is it? It's something like Odin.
Oh, Odin song.
No, not like the world's number one Odin store. That one.
The hell are you talking about? Is this in One Piece?
Yep.
Hum it for us.
I wish I could just play the music, but we'd get copyright strike.
Yeah,
I'm
tragic.
just I'm just gonna share it with you guys. And
Because I have no idea. Where you gonna share that?
oh, it's in our Discord, our private area. Do 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 do.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro,
It's
this
a very
shit
iconic beat too.
in the nice weather. It's called the world's #1 Odin store.
This is some classic type shit.
Hell yeah, dude. You roll the windows down, you go sit outside with a nice cup of lemonade on your back deck.
Okay.
75 out, not a cloud in the sky. This is the vibes. This
I
is something
didn't
they
I
play when they're
didn't
on the boat.
I didn't think that you was a classical listener like that. But
Me? Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
So I used to listen to only classical music when I studied. I was very cultured.
I mean,
Well, let me rephrase
it's
that. I listen to movie soundtracks.
it's great. It's great studying things because there's like no words. You know what I mean? Very very focused. So
I
um
listened to the Dragon Roost Island song from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker nonstop while I studied for an ESI final. I heard that shit in my head taking it. Got an A.
I used to listen to old school RuneScape tunes, shanties
Hell
and
yeah.
stuff. You know.
Hell yeah.
But one show that I'm watching that y'all are gonna be surprised about. I only watched one episode though, but it's the same amount of episodes as the fan of this genre watched. So I'm kind of proud of myself. And it's Gundam G Cux.
You're right. It was unavailable in Europe. You fucking dick.
So I am doing my part. I watched one episode
One
and
episode. That's all
well,
he's gonna watch of it for like 6
no,
more years.
I actually watched like 3 minutes of the second one, and then I needed a nap. So,
Did you enjoy it?
so it
The
was
robot fight
okay.
was pretty cool, huh?
It was okay.
The
You
Red
know,
Gundam?
the funny thing is, the only reason why I watched it is because the character designs. I really enjoyed the character designs of the girls. I was like, those are cool. They're really cool looking. You know, so I was like, let me watch this. And I remember you talking about how it was like a underground arena illegal battle or whatever. And I was like, you know, it might not have too much like, you know, bullshit that I don't like in it, you know. Plus it's got these really cool characters, and like the first episode, like they kind of put Lazarus to shame, bro. Like as far as like parkour and shit, you know? Like it was actually like really good. Like they animated it really good, like jumping over shit and like all this other stuff. And
Tyler, I need you to say one thing for me.
what?
This
I'm
new,
not repeating it. Oh, okay, I'll repeat it until I'm not repeating it. This
new
new
Gundam
go go
You
go
can say Gundam.
you
go
just said
go
Gundam
go 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 go.
show is pretty cool.
The show is all right. You know the characters are pretty cool. The characters are
Done.
pretty
Okay,
cool.
okay, done. Review done. You don't need to hyperanalyze it, Tyler.
The characters
You,
are pretty cool.
You don't need to hyperanalyze it.
there's just so much that he is leaving out, like, because he doesn't know.
Yeah,
Like, he
I
doesn't even
know.
know who Char Ansbal is, who's a
That's
fucking legend.
that's what I was about to say. Like I think there's like some Gundam knowledge that
Dude.
you're supposed
Yep.
to know about because they keep on name dropping a bunch of people, and I do know Char. You know, I don't know about him or who he is, but I know he's very important in Gundam. So, um,
You know
so
what
I
Tyler
know I
does
missed
know? The
out
character
on.
design.
Yeah, like that's literally the only reason why I watched it. I wasn't gonna watch it, and Dan, you know, me and Dan was talking before this week or whatever that one day, and he was like, "Yeah, man, watch 3 episodes of Gundam. I'm gonna watch them or whatever, and we'll talk about it." And so I was like, I was sitting there today. I was like, where the hell is Gundam even on at? And I had to look, and it was on Prime, and I was like, man, that sucks,
It does.
But I was already on Prime because I was watching, horse girls do horse girl things, So, Oguri Cap over there, peak, by the way. So I figured I was like, let me. I seen the first episode, like I seen like some like clips and like pictures or whatever of like the red hair girl and stuff. It seems like they got a little bit of like a Yuri bait going on there too, don't they? Like in the first episode between the redhead and the other girl.
Tyler, why do you do this to every fucking show you watch?
It
The
makes it more
girl, the
interesting.
girl literally
think-
had her backpack stolen. Like, yeah, they're
It
gonna,
was they almost
they're
kissed,
gonna
bro.
fuck.
They
I think I
almost
figured
kissed.
something out about Tyler as well.
It makes it interesting.
He doesn't like romance anime anymore unless it's
That's not true.
girl on girl or boy on boy. He keeps
That's not
talking yaoi bait and yuri bait
That's
No.
and
So
yubi
that's
bait
not
and
what I've
yubi bait.
realized. That's not what I've realized about Tyler. He's into furries.
Are you into furries?
Does horse girls count as furries?
You're into lesbians and furries. Okay, got it.
Does horse girls count as furries?
Do
Yes.
they have a lesbian horse girl show for you?
That's I guess Uma Musume probably. Right?
That's his dream show.
They're literally horse girls. They
Season 3 when it gets on high dive and they can really explore what's going on in the stall.
Oh wow.
All right, I'm changing the subject. The two shows that I'm watching that are not on the rundown because we talk about those every week this season. Me and Tyler are watching one together, Apocalypse Hotel.
Yes, we actually need to talk about this
This
because
show's gas.
I don't think. First of all, I didn't think, even though Dan, recommended this or like picked this in their look ahead or whatever, I didn't actually think he would watch it.
I like
Especially
robots.
since after watching the first few episodes, I was like, no, I don't think this is a Dan show, even though it's got robots in it because Dan's all about robots.
There's aliens too.
Yeah, robots and aliens. I don't think enough people is watching this because this is currently like one of my top shows of the spring. Like it's up there with Anne Shirley and like everything else. I can't remember the name right now. To Be Hero X. Like this is up there with that. Like it's so cool. Like it's you don't know what's gonna happen in these episodes because like they got robots, they got aliens. It's a post-apocalyptic world. Like we got Tanukians coming down.
Dude, the Tanukians were so good. I haven't watched the
Yeah.
last episode yet, so I've only seen the Tanukians in part
Yeah.
one of the Tanukian way. But no, I really enjoyed this. It's like a fun slice of life with a little
should-
chaos mixed in there.
Wait till you see episode 4. There's a lot more chaos in it.
Fuck yeah.
So
Dude,
you're
these-
you're gonna message me and be like, Tyler, what the fuck did I just watch?
I love that. But yeah, it's just so funny. Like these robots have been watching this hotel for 150 years at the point of episode 3. They've had one guest the entire time, and it was like this blobby plant alien who couldn't speak. And then all of a sudden, the Tanukians show up and they start shitting everywhere in this pristine hotel, digging holes, swimming in the fish tank. It's just fun. It's like a really lighthearted, fun show.
Marking their territory.
Shitting.
Yeah.
They're shitting everywhere.
I think one of my favorite parts was the shampoo hat though. That was really cool.
Dude, it's just good humor. Like that's all it is.
Yeah,
Like it's not
it
like going
is.
out of its way to be funny, but like it's just comical. And there's robots, so fuck yeah. Dude, the
Yeah,
little robot like quadruped things are so fucking cute. Like on the wheels.
the flycatcher one?
The flycatcher one. Yeah.
Is that your favorite one?
Dude, it's just so fucking cute. I want one.
I
mean,
actually
sell
like the
robot dogs
flycatcher a
for
lot
living,
too.
but I want the flycatcher robot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun robots there. The doorman robot, he's hilarious.
Dude, he's literally just a punchline. He's literally a punchline. Nah, this robot, every time he opens a door, they can't find proper coolant for him, so every time he opens the door, he breaks.
He overheats.
He overheats
Oh
and
god.
just falls over. But his one purpose in life, because he's a robot, is to open doors. So he makes sure to do it throughout the day to stay in form. And he just keeps randomly breaking in the background of these really serious conversations, which is my kind of humor.
And then we even get like a speech from him. He's like,
I
yeah,
must open the
imagine if I
door.
didn't open the door for, 30 minutes, it would take me 6 hours to regain that form. I'm just like, bro, this is peak. This is
It's
literally
so
gonna be a
funny.
9, bro.
It's really good. And like I
Yeah.
like it because it's just a fun slice of life. It's not like overbearing and it's not high school girls screaming the entire time.
Yeah, I think that with
When we
this
do
one
get screaming,
though,
it's hilarious.
huh?
When we do get screaming, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I really do. I don't even know where this is going, bro. Like this could literally go anywhere. Like, do the humans coming back? You know, dude, does the hotel survive? Like, you don't know.
Who
Like,
fucking
you
knows?
literally don't know. So it could go
Is
anywhere.
Doorman your favorite character?
I I like him a lot. I like the girl the most though.
Yeah.
I think the second one I like the most is the flycatcher though. Flycatcher's like really fun. Then like I think it's tied with the black
Oh, the environment
yeah y-
robot.
yeah I really like
Yay!
him.
He's funny as shit.
He's like, I need to kill these two I need to kill this alien or whatever. She's like, not while they're at the guest. Okay, as soon as they leave, they're forever a guest. It's really cool. I like
It's,
him.
it's
So
just fun, man. And then the other show I'm watching, one Nam is watching too, is Fire Force season 3. That shit's been gas. Picked right up where it left off. I'm excited to go watch episode 4 because it dropped today.
I didn't see it
How did it
yet.
drop today? But don't want to talk too much about that because it is in the thick of it, and we would spoil a lot.
Yes.
one show that I would suggest y'all to check out though. It's funny. It's Witch Watch. Uh, it's like it's about
What's that?
a clumsy witch or like a clumsy witch that is kind of like an airhead, right? And she's got people that are supposed to familiars that are supposed to protect her. But it's so funny. The humor is so funny. And Megumi Ishitani directed OP, by the way, which is another reason to watch it. It's Yosobi OP as well. But I have a feeling that y'all would probably laugh at it. It's just like dumb humor. So I don't think
Friday
it's
2
dubbed though.
p.m.
Huh?
Friday 2 p.m. is when
Fire Force
Fire
drops.
Force drops.
That Windbreaker dropped today.
Yep.
I thought
Yeah.
that dropped on Wednesdays.
Oh.
Nope.
Ah,
Drops
by
at
Crunchyroll.
1:30 today.
I don't watch Windbreaker until Sunday, so yeah. That way I
Respect.
don't have to watch it twice.
Well, as it always
Yes.
goes with us, ladies and gentlemen, what we thought was going to be a quick episode was not.
I think it was, I think we done okay. I don't know how long we've been live, but
If
at
I
least
had
an
to put a
hour.
number on it, an hour, close to an hour and a half.
Okay, that's normal. Us, we literally put our list of shows in 10 minutes before we started. We come up with this idea today, and look at us
Well,
go.
no, we came up with this idea like 2 years ago, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but like we was originally supposed to watch something today, and we just didn't.
We're
So
like, nah, nobody ain't got time for that. We'll watch the Lord of the Rings anime movie at a later date.
they didn't
I
even
feel
know
like
we was
we
gonna
got right
watch
to do it.
that.
Well, now they do know we're gonna watch that eventually.
When we watch Lord of the Rings anime movie, we have to watch the trilogy too before we watch that. That way we can talk about all of it.
Fuck yes.
No.
Fuck yes. Extended edition only. I'm about to
Look,
watch.
this better be like a 3-week long thing so that way I have time to watch it.
I'm about to watch The Fellowship. 4 hours is coming at you hot. But damn. Okay, that's all we got for you guys today. Appreciate hanging out. Jump in the Discord. Let us know any good shows that you're watching, what we should watch. But don't recommend Tyler shows to Dan and Nam. That's all we got. Salutations, my friends. We'll catch you next. Oh god, that was a salute. Yeah, that was a salute. We're good. Peace. See ya. Bye.
Goki Ginyo.
Koki Ginyo.